low-key feel like soft life is a trap.
I never have to answer to a man. I own my home. I have my own business.
The more independent the woman, the less attractive that partner becomes.
If I'm coming off as Superwoman, then step your ass in here and do something.
They want an independent woman who is dependent only on them.
I'll cut them off with the quickness.
Women are bringing their standards up, like, thank God.
I don't like the color he wore on the date. Cut. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another What My Sis Said episode.
Hey guys, welcome back.
I feel so naked whenever I don't wear lashes. Do I look naked?
I can never tell since your lashes are so long.
Really? I didn't even put that much mascara on. I don't know. I just always
Your
feel
lashes
naked.
are so long. I couldn't even tell.
Well, because I do such a thick liner, I think it kind of looks like lashes, huh? I love a thick wing. That's like my favorite.
Since when have you liked wings? Because I've always been a
took a
wings
wing-
girl. And you're like, I don't, it's dated. Remember?
Because I smoke the wing. I don't do just like a classic wing, you know? But I do love a wing. I do feel like, and I like it during the daytime too. I don't know. It depends. I just feel naked without it.
Wings?
Yeah. Like I feel like, especially for like Middle Eastern, like women, like the wing really does emphasize like our eyes. Like,
yeah.
I don't think it looks good on everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
I definitely do love the wings.
The wing. Yes. The wings.
The wing.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I actually saw on a TikTok that winged liner was a form of protection. Don't quote me on this. I don't know if I remember exactly, but it had to do with Egyptian culture, and they would do the winged liner. It's like a protection from evil or evil eye, something like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like, what is it? The Eye of Horus or whatever. It looks like it has liner.
Yes.
But it's like
yeah,
curved.
that one.
Yeah. But before we move on with the rest of this episode, we want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, which is
SeatGeek.
SeatGeek is the #1 ticketing app with over 35 million downloads.
There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, like concerts, sports games, comedy shows, and more.
There are so many artists going on tour this summer, like Tame Impala, Ed Sheeran, Post Malone.
Yeah.
We love using SeatGeek because they rate their tickets on a scale of 1 through 10. Green means good, red means bad. So you're always backed by their buyer guarantee as well.
Concert season is around the corner, and now make it even better using our code WhatMySisSaid for 10% off tickets on SeatGeek.
Again, the code is WhatMySisSaid. Link is down below. Again, it's a completely free app. You guys can add that code so it's ready to go whenever you need to use it. And again, they're our biggest sponsors. So just by clicking that link down below, you help us out a ton.
Yes.
And you guys can also help us out for free by also rating us on Apple and Spotify. So we didn't even know, but we heard when you guys rate us, it helps recommend it on like the For You page of like Apple and Spotify. So if you guys take the time to go on there, give us a rating, give us 5 stars if you think we deserve it.
I think some people forget that you can just listen to us, because sometimes I see people put the podcast on their phone and then they're not watching. They're like doing something else. So we're also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, if you just want to listen. So yeah, guys, make sure you do that down below, and also make sure you're subscribed so you never miss out on a video. And now back to the episode.
So I thought the topic we could talk about today is independence versus hyper independence.
Wait, we didn't talk about our blue.
Guys, we didn't try matching again.
Every single episode we've like coordinated.
Yeah.
Look at my hair clip.
Oh my goodness. We're so blue today.
My blue.
I almost wore my blue
blue
pants.
sandals.
I almost wore my blue
Isn't
pants.
that crazy?
That's crazy.
Did you see of David Beckham and Victoria Beckham? And Victoria Beckham is speaking how like they both grew up in like a hardworking,
the Rolls Royce
class
thing.
She was saying like, my family worked really hard. I come from a working class family. And then David Beckham, like, is not even in the interview, opens the door and goes, tell them what your dad would drop you off in high school. Like tell them what your dad would drive.
Okay.
And she kept saying, I mean, son, she's like, no. I want a 1-word answer. What would your father drive? And she goes, okay, he would drive a Rolls Royce.
Yeah. Her dad worked hard to get a Rolls Royce. All right.
No, I know.
They did come from a hardworking family.
I just thought it was funny that her own husband was like trying to call her out.
I know.
Like throw her under the bus. But he's right. Like when you hear like, oh, my family, I come from a working class, like hard.
You can be a working class, like, okay, for example, our family worked really hard to get certain things.
And plus, I'm sure Rolls Royce was cheaper in the 80s. You think so?
I have no idea.
It's probably so expensive.
But I think compared to, even though it was less expensive compared to other cars.
I envy those people that bought houses like in Beverly Hills and like, you know, back in the day.
I envy people that bought property in Miami before
Yeah.
Everybody started moving there like before, like 2020, 2019.
Or even Columbus.
Yeah. Columbus is really on the come up.
I mean, I can't speak on it because I got a really good deal on my house. I'm one of them.
Yeah. But see, you purchased it before.
Yeah. COVID.
Yeah.
My mortgage rate is 2.8%. When I tell people that, they're ready to kill me.
That's crazy. Guys, my rent and NAZ'S mortgage is the same.
Yeah.
Amount. Insanity.
But I also have to pay property taxes.
Yeah, there's a lot of more stuff.
I think it was like $15,000 for property tax.
Yeah.
Home insurance. I have to pay for landscaping. I have to pay for my
there's a lot.
Pool.
That's what people
more
don't
money,
understand.
More problems.
I truthfully don't want a home, like an actual home, until I have a family.
Yeah.
If I purchase a place by myself, it will be like a nice apartment or,
Yeah, home is harder.
Like landscaping and everything. What the?
I know.
What do you want me to do?
Sis, I was 20 years old, bought this house. I had to like meet with people to like build my pool. And I'm like,
I don't know.
Like I would call mom and Bob would be like, go to the house while they were building it. Like go to the house and go check on everything. Check on what?
Yeah.
Like me, 20 years old with my like little purse and stuff. Like, okay, everything looks good.
Okay, guys.
Thanks.
That's great. Like, no, I
Baba's
understand.
like, go check.
I understand.
Check what? Go check the foundation. Go check the wire.
This is perfect for our topic, independence versus hyper independence.
That is true. And you know what I did?
Huh?
I actually called my landlord of my apartment. It was this Armenian guy. Remember Henry?
I don't remember now.
Really?
No.
He actually came.
Really?
And did like the walkthrough of my house.
Oh, nice. It's always great to have like men that you trust.
I was like, I need to find an old Middle Eastern man right now.
Yeah.
Older. He's not old.
Yeah.
But yeah, he came to the walkthrough and like checked everything for me, which was
amazing.
Nice. But there's still, because Paula works in like real estate and stuff. She's like, girl, I would red tape so many things in your house. I'm like,
really?
Like the littlest details. Yeah.
Did she go to school for that, or
her family owns the construction company, so she's like, she's used to it.
I feel that myself in general. I'm pretty independent. I don't know. I would even cross it over to hyper independence, because sometimes I would rather just do it myself than ask for help. Do you feel that you're that way?
I've always been a ask for help girl. I'm a very acts of service girl.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've never had problem asking people to do things or ask for help. Do you feel like that?
I feel like, I don't know if this crosses into my perfectionism, but I feel like a lot of times I could get it done better than anybody else. Unless it's like, I ask people for advice. So if it's something I genuinely don't know, I will call somebody up for advice or like what I should do. But I end up always doing it myself.
I used to kind of feel that way until I spoke to one of my friends. Her father is like a really successful businessman. And we had like a really good talk about business. And his number one thing that he instilled in me was like, you were only going to be as successful as the people who
your team.
Of
team. Course.
He's like, you only have your human. You only have 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
And ideally 8 of those should be sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, you'll never reach a certain level. Like all these millionaires, billionaires, business owners you see did not get there because they thought they could do everything themselves.
Yeah.
They got there because they employed people and they delegated tasks.
Yeah.
So once I got into that mindset, I'm like, you know what? He's right. There are other things that I could, even like training people. Like sometimes you have to take time to train people.
Yeah.
But in the long run, it's worth it because it gives you some of your life back.
Yeah.
It gives you some of your, especially as a woman, like we need time to rest. We need time for our children. So even when we take the 8 hours from sleeping, we only really have like 8 hours a day to like work on whatever we're working on.
Yeah. And I feel that as a woman, some of those hours are into like self-care and like all of that. So no, I completely understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that that's usually what I do.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's never that I wouldn't accept help or I wouldn't be open to it. It's just not my first like instinct. Like my first thing is just like get it done myself. Because I feel like it's sometimes quicker.
I get it.
But yeah, that's always been like my initial like thought. But don't get me wrong, when I do meet somebody that I really, really trust, it is so nice to like delegate tasks.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. It's meeting somebody that you trust their work, you trust their judgment, all of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's why when you find those people that are not incompetent and knows like how to help you, like you have to pour into them as well. You know? So yeah, I used to feel like that too, but like you just have to find the right people. Even for like things not regarding business, even like my housekeeping, like my laundry services, like that all gives me so much of my life back. And for the longest time, like I wouldn't hire someone for laundry because I'm like, they're not going to know how to wash my clothes. They're not going to know where to put everything back. You train someone and she'll eventually learn. I
completely agree with you.
I just think when I think of really successful rich people, the people I look up to, they have staff, they have employees, they have help.
For sure.
So I feel like that is a very limiting mindset, that I am the best at doing everything and no one else can do as good as me, which there should be certain things that only you can do. Like, but in the grand scheme of things, I do think it's important to delegate, but also those things do cost money. So it has to be worth it. I think you should see, they always say, look at how much an hour of your life is worth. And if you can pay someone less than that to do that task for you, because if let's say in your job you make $40 an hour, but it takes $20 an hour for someone to mow your grass, it's worth it to pay the $20 for someone to mow your grass. You know, but it has to be like worth it.
I feel like for me, things like that, like mowing the grass or anything, like if there's a leak in my sink or something like that, I don't know how to do those things. Obviously, I ask somebody to do it for me. But a lot of like the other things, like for example, a lot of people mention like, why not get an editor for your social media and things like that. And I don't know, I just really like things a specific way for myself.
For me, I don't even have an editor. We have an editor for the podcast, but for me, the problem with editing is, again, we've talked about it before, like transferring the footage to the editor. If you guys have never done that, I promise you it will take like a whole day just to transfer footage. Then they have to save all the clips, download it from Dropbox or WeTransfer, whatever. But I think if you had someone in-house.
In-house would be better.
Like, I think you would enjoy an editor.
And I guess you could teach somebody like your style. And
if they're not in-house, like let's say you have edits, you email them your edits, it takes them 2 days to get back with the video. Like I could have just edited it myself. And you know what's something I don't understand, you guys? I don't understand how Final Cut Pro doesn't have a collab feature. Kind of like Google Doc. You know, like remember in high school, Google Docs, like if I edited something, it would transfer onto your Google Doc as well in the platform. Like, why is it that we don't have like Final Cut? Like I can edit.
Final Cut is very, very
dated.
I don't know why they're not updating Final Cut.
Maybe they have CapCut for desktop. Maybe I think they might have a collab feature on there. I don't know. I need to look into it.
No, Final Cut is not updated at all. Because remember when I updated my computer, the Final Cut stopped working because it couldn't work with the newest version of like the software.
So what do you use?
It works, but it just freezes on me a lot more. So literally I edit for maybe like 10-15 minutes and then I have to turn on and off my computer.
Really?
Yeah.
You should try CapCut for desktop. Because I like CapCut.
To edit videos?
But it's like the CapCut for the desktop, for the computer, not on your phone. So I'm like, I kind of want to try.
Don't you edit your reels on?
No. I do the rough draft on CapCut. I'll save it and I'll always put it in my computer.
Why?
It depends on what I'm doing, but I feel like I can make the cuts a lot cleaner. Because, you know, like when you like your finger like slips and all that, I don't know. And I think it's quicker to edit on my computer because when I put in my reel, I see the audio file. Because when I see there's a gap, I just cut it out.
Yeah.
But you can't on CapCut. I have to like listen.
Really, yeah.
So that's why I don't know, I'm old school, guys. Like I just like.
I feel it.
I think from the beginning, we would edit on our phones. Never a YouTube video on your phone. That's crazy work. Yeah. But I think if
people do that though.
Because they're not used to the other way. Like we're just so old school. Like even I just showed in the video, I started using a DJI mic. So this is what everybody's using to vlog. Now the new kids on the block, I dropped the mic.
I've seen that.
Are using this. This is a tripod on it too. Hold on. I'm just now trying to figure it out. Wait, you see this? Like this is a camera, right? Let me show you what I use to film my YouTube videos. And I keep this in my purse. Like I vlog with this. Are you ready?
Yeah, dude. That's huge. You don't even use the Sony ZV,
no,
or is that?
This is the ZV-E10.
And you have a whole lens on it.
This one, I'm going to still keep it for videos in the house. But you know, like when you're trying to vlog, when you're out at parties, if you guys aren't watching, I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in one hand. And then I have the Sony ZVE10 in the other. So there's a huge size difference. I would still use this to film in the house. I don't, guys, look at the screen. Wait, it's like so different. Like I can't.
It is.
Like if I'm filming myself, I need a magnifying glass to see myself.
I like the little one.
What?
I like the smaller one.
The footage?
Yeah, even though the screen is small, it still gets the job done. Like you can still see yourself.
I know, but I couldn't use this in the home. Like, you know, if you're filming a sit down talking video.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys.
I'm like small. I cameras like that, like I would just never use.
The big one?
The big one. Yeah, it's just too clunky. I don't know.
Like, y'all, that's why I put my foot down, because we're about to leave for like Ohio and New York and stuff, and I want to vlog. And I was like, guys, I cannot fit this in my backpack anymore. Like, I can't. Like, it's so heavy. They always stop me too, and they always stop me from my mic. I used to use the snowball. Dude, I would use the biggest, huskiest equipment. Like, literally take up my whole bag.
I still have the snowball.
But do you travel with it?
No.
They stop you and always, because they're like, what is this in the bag? It has like little legs and stuff.
So one of the reasons I thought about this topic is because I saw online, is independence making us freer or lonelier? And that really got me thinking, because I feel like back when we weren't as independent, even guy or girl, we all needed each other, right? But I feel that with this wave of independence, it's almost like we don't need anyone. And we kind of rely mostly on technology.
Yeah. I mean, do you blame women? Like, look at how much we've been through.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys blame women for not putting all their eggs in one basket and relying on someone anymore?
Yeah.
Like, we tried.
That's true.
And then what? When you guys are done with us, you're just going to throw us on the street with nothing? Like
a lot of times, back in the day, people would go to their family's house for a meal or something like that. And I feel that now, when this day and age with, you know, just being able to get meal prep easily, or just having food delivery service all the time, it just stopped us from like needing each other. You know what I mean?
Again, all those things are a choice. Just because meal prep delivery exists doesn't mean you have to miss out on family dinner.
I don't know,
like,
but I just feel like it's made it less and less.
That's a choice.
Yeah.
And people are also tired. Like, I feel like our moms, like back in the day, like our parents are retired, but when you think of grandparents, all of them are retired. Now grandparents are working 9 to 5 still. That's so I don't know. Like, I just think, and like economy, times are tough. People are working more.
Yeah. I
think that's why everybody's kind of like burnt out. And then we've all seen people get played. We've just seen so much of that. And then also, I mean, even I saw it with us throwing parties and with what my sis said, and then my baby showers and all that stuff. Like, some people just don't take the time to even come to something. Like, and I hate that, because I think that's why I'm so sensitive on this topic, because I know what it's like to be behind the scenes of planning something like that. The amount of money, the amount of time that goes into it. And then for people to just be like, I don't really feel like going. I'm kind of tired today. Yeah. Like, that's why I'm like, if I RSVP, I am VPing my way. Like, that person paid for a certain amount of people to be there. So, like, I think people are super hyper independent because they've probably done a lot of, they've been burnt. So it's just like, let me just worry about myself and like my immediate friends, my immediate family, because people aren't reliable. People don't keep their word. People are full of empty promises. They overpromise and underdeliver. So it's like almost people's protection nowadays. Yeah.
And I feel that in this day and age, where it's so convenient for us to be independent, that it's just easier. It's easier to do it yourself than to cultivate a relationship to do it for you. Does that make sense? I think hyper independence also leads to burnout. Like you said, a lot of the tasks that you can delegate conserve your energy for other things. And if you're just super independent trying to get everything done, you will get burnout, especially as a woman. I definitely think there's a way to be independent and also be okay with help. But I think that there's almost like a quiet knowing of like, oh, like she's got it. Like, unless you ask for help, nobody really offers help, you know, because they assume that you got it. When you have your life together, people just assume that you got it. They don't think that you would. And some women just don't want to ask. They don't want to ask for help.
Yeah, that's why I find the whole like compliment of like, you're superwoman. Like, I get it's a compliment, but also I hate it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I'm coming off as superwoman, then step your ass in here and do something.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't be superwoman.
So there's two sides to this. Like, having your own, being independent is great, but also you hear closed mouths don't get fed. So what, like, I think that's what a lot of girls like struggle with. They don't know whether to be independent because it's safer. Genuinely ask for help. Will they be looked down upon?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
You will be looked down upon?
I think so. I think we're told like, yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. Then you ask someone for something and it's like, oh, she just using me. She a gold digger. She this, that, and the third. Like, I feel like a lot of women fear that.
Yeah.
But that's why I think men that can step in, that's like a true masculine man, can step in and see a woman is doing a lot. And he's like, he thinks to himself, let me take some things off her plate.
Yeah.
That's why acts of service for me is like number one love language.
Has it always been?
Always.
Your whole life?
And I think it's because of the parents we grew up with. Our parents were very acts of service.
Yeah.
I tell Baba I like mangoes. I had a mango tree planted in the backyard the next day. Like,
yeah.
You know?
I feel that as time goes on and the more and more independent a woman becomes, the less and less unattractive having a partner becomes.
Yeah.
To be honest. I don't know. Because I feel that men rely on women emotionally a lot. Like to keep their...
Emotionally and physically.
Emotionally and physically. But I feel that a woman relies on her man to be a man. And when he's not showing up in that way, it makes him less and less attractive. And it makes her... The more independent the woman, the less attractive that partner becomes.
Yeah.
Because it's almost as if a man was with a woman and he didn't feel that he could talk to her after a long day at work or rely on her emotionally, she doesn't give him nurturing energy, none of that, he wouldn't really, or physically she wasn't intimate with him, he wouldn't see any use to her either.
Yeah.
Not used to her, but do you guys understand what I'm saying?
I'm very cutthroat, guys. Like, that's personally what I think. Like, when men want to sit here and be like, oh, gold digger, oh, the girls are now, you know, using men this on a third. Sit down with a man and tell him, I will never sleep with you. I will never have sex with you. Let's see if he continues to do all the things that he's doing for you.
Yeah. Or like, I won't nurture you. I won't be there for you. They wouldn't. They wouldn't.
Literally.
I feel that as independent as I am, I never really felt guilty when somebody does something for me. And I feel that that's a lot of times what women struggle with. Is the feeling of guilt.
But for a lot of women, like, for not just women, for people, like, it's a big, like, trauma response. You know, it's like they're like,
where do you think it came from? From parents?
Maybe in their childhood, their parents under-delivering to them and not doing things for them and having to figure out, like, young.
Everything on their own.
Maybe it's just, like, how they grew up. Like, I have a lot of friends, they told me, my parents always told me if I want something done right, to do it myself.
Yeah.
We were never told that. Like, our parents were always there to help us.
Yeah.
They taught us to be independent, but we, like, never ever felt like we couldn't go to our parents or our brother for help for anything. Yeah. I think for me, as independent as I am, I do, you know, ask questions. I never try to figure something out solely on myself. Yeah. I don't know. As time is going on, I low-key feel like soft life is a trap, to be honest. I always say, like, no one ever would look at me and say soft life, right? Because I do come off as quote unquote masculine.
I don't think you come off as masculine.
You know what I'm trying to say. Like, no one will look at me and think, oh my God, soft life. Like, she's in her soft energy. Okay. But at the same time, I'm like, I literally have the freedom. The world is my oyster. Yeah. I never have to answer to a man. I own my home. I have my own business. I have like, never have to worry about a man taking my car away from me, my roof over my head. Like, yeah. But no one will ever look at me and say soft life. I have this amazing safety net, like my savings. I have a retirement fund. I provide for my children. But again, it's like, but that's not soft life.
I think it's the definition of soft life. I think that in today's society, we have such a picture of what soft life is. And that's like I feel like the way that it's painted in this country, a soft life is like a girl wearing a flowy floral dress and running in
like
the
barefoot in a field,
and like she has everything taken care of and not a care in the world. And it's like, that's great and
or
everything.
it's like, I'm just a girl. My brain is off when I'm with him. Like, I feel like that's how we perceive soft life.
Yeah.
Or even femininity being like nurturing and soft, which it is. But have you seen that one? I reposted it. It was like motherhood, and it shows like the female lion, a volcano, like Mother Nature.
Yeah.
I don't think femininity equals being soft and docile and clueless.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we put soft life with literally being clueless. And I don't like that.
No,
like,
I agree
don't
with
see how
you.
that's soft. To me, soft life is having your freedom and not relying on anybody.
Yeah.
But I think a true masculine man will see that and come into your life and add to it and make it softer.
Yeah. I agree with you. I feel that this has to do with light and dark femininity. Because the divine feminine is both. It's the marriage of light and dark. Someone can't just get by on light feminine energy, and someone can't just get by on dark feminine energy. It's both. So if you think of like a mama bear, like they're nurturing, they take care of their cubs, but once something goes down, they're able to protect. So I definitely think it's that. I just think that the word soft and soft life is kind of misconstrued, and it's like you said, it paints a picture of just being like not
la la la. I have no thoughts in my head. I'm a dumb girl. I'm just a girl. Like,
I'm telling you, girls, that will get you in trouble.
No, like that stuff is funny. Like, joke about it. I always joke, I'm just a girl. But like when shit goes down, you need to know how to hold it down. Like hold your own.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel that independent woman is completely different than I don't need anyone, because a lot of times when you're super, super independent, your tolerance becomes a lot less for BS.
Because it's like, what are you doing for
me? A
me?
lot less. And I feel that like that's something I face, and a lot of my friends that have like their own life face. It's not that we wouldn't, like, obviously having a great, amazing partner is wonderful and amazing. And obviously, I think in a perfect world, everybody wants their person. But I feel that when you become so independent to the point where it's like you have a life of peace and comfort, that anybody that comes in and takes away from that, there's zero tolerance. So when a person...
But don't you think that's a good thing?
It's a great thing, but...
I feel like it weeds everybody out.
It does.
When you have... That's the point of having standards and boundaries. It honestly is the best because it weeds people out so quick.
Yeah.
So you don't waste your time. Time is such the most valuable thing you have.
Yes. And I feel that somebody that is not independent, that doesn't have peace and comfort on their own, they're more open to anything that comes their way. You know what I mean? And I think that's why, like we said, I actually saw this morning, like the loneliness epidemic, like people are facing loneliness. I think it's because people have become okay on their own, that whatever person comes in and destroys that or takes away from that, they're so quick to be like, bye.
Don't get me wrong. We are mammals. Like, we thrive in community. We need community. We need a village. But I think that I just think a lot of people, like I said, are just genuinely tired. I think people are scared to get their time wasted. So I don't know. I don't think being alone is a bad thing, but I also don't think craving companionship is a bad thing either. Because, you know, when someone says they're lonely, like, people judge them so quick. Like, what do you mean you're lonely? Like, but that's a normal human feeling.
I definitely agree with what you said. I do feel that human beings, like we're mammals, we are built on relationships. Like, I even saw, like the scientific thing, and it says like reasons for like aging or reasons for early death. And one of them was loneliness. Yeah. And it was because when you're truly alone without human companionship, and I'm not talking about just romantic, it could be a friendship, it could be your parents, it could be your sibling. When you lack that, it causes stress in your body. Like your cortisol raises without like actual stress. So it causes early signs of aging or even death in some like crazy circumstances. So I feel that it's
a lot of people, like older couples, when one passes away, usually one passes away soon after.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so sad. But yeah, and I feel that over time, now that pretty much a lot of people work from home now.
Yeah.
And we can get groceries delivered. We can get food delivered.
But like, I don't see how grocery delivery correlates to needing someone. Like someone to go grocery shopping with?
I think just being out. I feel like a lot of people are just not leaving their home, to be honest. And I see that with some of my friends that like work from home. And by the time they're done working, it's like, okay, I'm too tired now. I feel like back in the day, I wouldn't even study at home. I would go to the library. Like everything would have its place. I would go to work. I would go to the library. I would go to school. I would always go. Like the home was really for like relaxation and sleeping, really, you know? So I feel like now everything is just conjunted really together.
But yeah, everything is a choice once again. Like,
yes, it is a choice, but I feel like when something becomes a norm, that's what, like, as humans, we just gravitate towards that.
Yeah. But again, it's like, it's up to you. If, like, I don't feel like I can speak on it because we don't work 9 to 5, sister. Mm-hmm. Like, if we had to wake up at 7:30, 8 o'clock every morning, get dressed, commute to our job in traffic, sit at an office until 5 p.m. By the time we get home at 6, by the time we shower, eat dinner at 8. That's why I'm like, I can't ever speak poorly on working from home because I feel like it gave people their life back.
Yeah.
Like, fuck seeing people at the grocery store at 2 p.m. Like, when I want to see the people I want to see, I'll hit them up. Let's go to the hookah at night. Let's go to dinner.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
So I can't. Like, I think it's one of the greatest things that happened for people. People were miserable. Like they couldn't have a life sitting in traffic. Yeah. I had to drive home from Beverly Hills at 4 p.m. yesterday.
That's so true.
But I was ready to like lose my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I have to do that Monday through Friday.
No, I know.
And then we wonder why people are too exhausted to get together on the weekends.
Yeah.
And then the economy is through the roof and people have to work like a dog to survive. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm just being realistic.
No, I'm not saying I don't agree with you. I'm just trying to show perspectives.
No, I understand. But that's why I'm like, that's why it's time to go with the times, and you need to figure out times with your friends to coordinate. And plus, not everything needs to be an outing. My friends sometimes just come over and we watch TV and order food and we have a great time.
I'm telling you, my friends that do work 9 to 5, even if they work from home, they literally don't have time.
They're tired.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
My heart really goes out to people who work 9 to 5s because I'm like, that seems exhausting.
Yeah.
Like, even when I open my brands, like, I'm not making people come to the office 9 to 5, like, ever. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I'll probably give them office some days, but that's something I already know off the bat. I am not forcing people to sit there from 9 to 5 and take their lives away from them.
Yeah.
It's just really ironic with men because they want independent women so bad. Like, they applaud it.
Yeah.
But then when you don't have enough time for them, like, they spiral.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's the thing.
Like, they love independent. Like, oh, you got your own, you got a career. Oh, I love that. But it's like,
and then when you can only see them once every 3 weeks, they're like, oh my God,
she doesn't like me. She doesn't answer the phone.
Another thing, a lot of men love the independent woman that has her own, but they say like, oh, when she has kids, I don't want her to work. So you want her to work hard her whole life. And then once she has kids, to completely let that go.
Yeah.
I just feel that like, it's looking at both sides. When you see feminine energy, it's like, be soft, be kind, be nurturing, but also be strong and this and that.
Yeah.
But men don't have that. Men is just like, just go be strong and be masculine. They don't have to live life through duality. They don't have to choose. They don't have to give up their life because they're having kids. So it's like, I feel that women, like, we take so much on.
Yeah.
Where it's men,
and we have to look good doing it too, sister.
Look good
God
doing it also.
God forbid we gain a few pounds.
Yeah. God
forbid.
Literally.
We didn't do our makeup or our nails aren't done.
Honestly, I feel like it's our fault. I'm like, this is one situation. Like, we applaud a dad bod, right? Yeah. But do you think men love a mom bod?
Yeah.
Like, it's our fault. It's because we set the standards in hell as women.
Guys, I always say that to my friends. Like, we applaud a fish for swimming. Like, a man who doesn't cheat or beat his woman, we're like, oh my God, what a good man.
I know.
Because he doesn't cheat.
Yeah.
And he doesn't cheat and he doesn't hit me. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I hit the jackpot in life.
King.
Yeah, that's true. I feel that over time, women are bringing their standards up, like, thank God. But I feel that for a long time, we were applauding fish for swimming. And it was just, I feel that as women, we took so much on to the point where we lost our mind. You know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy and it's unfair. Like always, anytime I see anything about femininity, it's like, be soft, be gentle, be nurturing,
How to
be
speak
amazing.
to him. How to
Speak to him this way. Do you think a man looks up how I should speak to a girl?
Yeah.
That's what I find crazy. Is I find all of these things, and sometimes it comes across my social media, like guys giving advice to other guys, like how to get girls, and it's a shit show, sister. It's literally a shit show. Like the things that, like, I don't know who is writing these things, but babe, you need to get another job because that's not for you.
What are some examples?
Like, oh, how to get a woman, ignore her. It was something like that. It was like, ignore her because you are the king and you're this and that. Like, I don't know too many women that would like a guy that is ignoring them.
Sister, these women chase. They chase. They do.
When they get ignored. See, it's y'all's fault. I am so sorry.
No, honestly, I feel like a lot of conversations like this are directed towards women because women live in an alternate reality. They don't live in the real world. Men live in the real world. They see things for what they are. Women, we paint false narratives. We paint these fairy tales. Like we live in delusion. We do.
Why do you think that is?
Probably from as little kids, we were like watching Disney princesses. Like I'm being serious. Like we were always taught this like fantasy world.
Yeah.
But like I feel like men are very much, and that's one thing I respect about them.
They see it for exactly what it is.
They see things for exactly what they are. Like when they meet a woman, immediately you're in a category.
Yeah.
This is a potential girlfriend. This is just a hoe. This is a one night stand. Like,
but what if a woman did the same thing? What if a woman saw a man and is like, oh, this is what you're used for? It would not be okay, right? Because a man could look at a woman and say, I'm just going to sleep with you. And that's it. I don't even give I'm just going to sleep with you. But if a woman looked at a man and is like, I'm just going to have you buy me shit. Oh, end of the world.
Like they're so scared to be used.
End of the world. But you could use a woman's body. You could use a woman's beauty. You can use her youth. You can use everything.
It's because men don't see sex as important as us. Not even that. Men also don't suffer the consequences of sex the way we do. This guy gets his nut off and your pH balance is off for the next 3 weeks.
Literally.
Smelling like a turtle tank. For what? Because he got his nut off?
Yeah.
Like, what did that do for you?
Yeah. Risking like STD, pregnancy.
Literally. Like, that's what like doesn't make sense to me with men.
Yeah.
How it's like, you're not going to provide anything for this woman, not even a date. Like, we're not even saying give her money, a date. But you want to go sleep with her.
Yeah.
There's so many consequences, pregnancy, STDs, trauma, like.
Literally.
And you know what? The thing is too, like men will always finish. Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll never not finish.
Yeah.
Like they'll penetrate a couch cushion and come from it. But women, you're not guaranteed to have a good time. Yeah. So it's like literally you are risking so much for a man who could care less whether you're living
or dead
the next day.
No, literally, they could care less if you're living or dead.
Like Yasmin, this one guy told her, remember? What? He's like, if I don't find the girl attractive, I don't even care to hear her favorite color.
I actually told him that I said it on the podcast. He started laughing. But he did say, listen, he did say this. I was like, okay, what if a girl saw you and was like, he's just not my thing, and made an excuse to never talk to you again? He's like, God bless. I love that. At least she's not wasting my time. And this comes to saying that guys really just take things for what it is.
Like they're realists.
They're realists. They're like, okay, I wasn't her cup of tea. I'm glad she didn't waste my time. But women, we would sit here and be like, oh, I think he has emotional trauma and he doesn't want me because of narcissistic. No, maybe you're just not his cup of tea.
Y'all, I need women to turn on their villain era, okay? Even I'm watching Love Island. They did the movie night. You've never watched Love Island, have you?
Oh, I've watched like one season.
You remember movie night, right? Where they can see everything?
No.
That they couldn't, like, they replay like footage for the people on the island.
I don't remember.
Every girl at the end of it was like in tears. I'm like, I'm ready to see the guys get played. Okay, why is it always women? Why are women always the victims crying their eyes out?
Because I really do agree with you. I feel that women, we date fantasy and we date potential, and men date, they're realists. And they date you as you are.
I think women that love words of affirmation, again, it is a love language. I like words of affirmation too. If I didn't, I want to be an influencer. You know, you get comments and all that stuff. But I think when you solely rely on a man's words, you will get so disappointed.
Yeah. Because anybody now with Chat GPT, they can write you poetry and send it to you.
They love their empty promises. Yeah. Not just men. People love empty promises. I have never made an empty promise. Yeah. I can't even tell a girl like, oh yeah, if she's like, let's hang out soon. And if I can't be like, oh my God, yeah, girl, get my number. Yeah. If I don't genuinely feel like.
No, you literally are that way. And I love that about you.
That's why they're like shook when they're like, let's hang out soon. I'll text them the next day. Dinner next week. They're like, wait. Yeah. So don't play with me.
I think you're only like one of the few people that really.
I genuinely put my success in life because I'm a woman of action. Mm-hmm. I don't think I would be where I am today.
And you're a woman of your word.
And a woman of my word. And I think that is the biggest turnoff from people is people who do not keep their word, because I feel like all we have in this life is our word. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like you have no integrity. Yeah. Like people just don't have morals. They don't have manners. Like it's ugh.
I remember this one guy, he was dating a girl for a while, and he was a brother of somebody. And he was dating this girl for like some time, like years. And then he wasn't really, I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but he wasn't like really like into her like crazy. Like he cared for her, but he's like, I'm not in love with her. But he's like, I'm still going to marry her. And we were like, why? And he's like, because she's already given me so many years of her life. Like, I feel bad just dumping her. And he's like, I care about her. And I was like, oh. But like,
see, again, women living in a fantasy. To them, marriage has to be this big romance. When I feel like men look for who's the best partner. Mm-hmm. Like, it's almost like a business. It's a contract. Who's the best partner and mother of my children?
You're right.
And she's probably that. Yeah. But okay, he doesn't get butterflies and romance for her. But it's like.
But see, that takes a man of integrity, because someone like him, I don't think he would step outside of the marriage, just from like how he didn't have to put on a show for me. He was just like somebody's brother. But a lot of men will marry that woman that fits all the qualities, but do stuff outside of the marriage. So it's just, it really depends on the person's character.
Yeah. Just to go back to the beginning, like depending on someone else. I'm not saying don't depend on someone else. Like delegate tasks. But I think it's important that if that person underdelivers, like you can handle it too.
You can step in.
Like still be educated on something. I literally was telling Yasmin the other day, if I was like, I've always dreamed of owning a medical spa. And I was like, if I do own that medical spa, I'm going to school and I'm becoming a nurse injector.
Really?
Mark my words. We were talking about it, were we not?
Yeah.
I was like, I will go to school and get trained, because how am I going to be the owner of a medical spa and some shit goes down and I can't, I don't know what's going on, I can't fix it. Like that's just the type of person I am. Like again, I would delegate tasks, but if push comes to shove, Brittany couldn't edit this podcast, I can sit down and edit it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think
really
that's
is
important,
the best way.
You know? So again, I think you should just be trained in this stuff, educated in it. Google, YouTube, like there's literally free training for everything nowadays. Chat GPT. I said there, Chat GPT.
Yeah, literally.
How do I fix this?
Yeah. I feel that especially in this day and age, being a damsel in distress does not work for you.
I do think though, with men, you should come off a little damsel in distressy.
See, again, this is what us women have to do. We have to say this. We have to speak this way. We
men
have to
are psychological.
But men can do anything.
Actually, no, they can't do anything because I'll cut them off with the quickness.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know about you, sister.
What do you mean you don't know about me? You know me more than like literally a guy breathes wrong. He's cut.
Yasmin's like, I don't like the color he wore on the date. Cut.
I don't know, sis. With the way that men are set up, I feel that they want an independent woman who is dependent only on them. Does that make sense? I feel that, like you said, they want somebody super independent, but when you don't have time, it's a problem. Or like, if they see that you got it, they don't step in, you know? I feel like that's what happens a lot of times. And they get intimidated. Yeah. You hear a lot of that. They're intimidated. I don't know.
Yeah, like I mentioned multiple times in this video, I think a lot of people are jaded. from friendships, from relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine you got so done dirty by like a group of girls. Like you're going to be like, oh, I don't want girlfriends again. Which I get. Like it's hard.
Yeah. I feel that for me, I've been blessed with really, really great friends and not so great friends. And I never let my experience with somebody take away from somebody else.
Yeah. Like you learned your lesson from one and you can carry on those lessons into the next.
Definitely feel that. And that's another topic. People living in their healing era.
Yeah.
Like they're just always healing. And I feel that the best way to heal is to just like dive in again. You know?
Yeah, like move on with life.
Kind of move on with life. Like learn the lessons, but definitely move on in life.
Sagittarius are so good at that.
Yeah, you guys are.
We get sad for like trust me, I'll dwell for like a day and she'll hear me vent about it.
Yeah.
And then back to regular scheduled programming.
I feel that that's the healthiest way, honestly. Because if you wait around for a time where you're completely healed and perfect, you will never reach that. You have to keep, it's almost like riding a bike. You don't sit there and like you fall off the bike and you're like, okay, I can't ride a bike anymore. I just have to kind of wait it out. You're going to wait like years.
Yeah.
Just get on the bike and learn again. Try and try and try until you can ride it again. I feel
that's
like
how Baba taught us how to swim.
Yeah.
He just threw us in the pool and said, don't drown.
Yeah, I feel that especially with this day and age. Don't get me wrong. I definitely feel that there's a period of time where you do need to heal from something. I don't think that you should throw yourself when you're not ready. But I feel that sometimes people drag that for years and years. And now you're missing life.
Yeah, but think about it. If you just got out of a really bad toxic relationship and you jump into the next one, you're going to take your baggage and your sadness from that and take it out on your next partner. I hate that when people take out their anger towards like old relationships, like they project onto you.
I literally left a guy from this situation. It was early stages of dating and his ex did X, Y, and Z to him. And I literally looked at him and said, you're not going to punish me for what your ex did.
Yeah.
Like your ex and you, that's your business. I don't even want to know about it, honestly. That's really your business. Like, I feel that, and this is what I was speaking about friendships. Like, I've never taken what somebody else did to me and let it affect other relationships in my life and other people. Definitely learn the lessons, but don't, that's again, like sitting in your healing era. I feel that the best way is just realizing this wasn't for you and that happened for a reason and move on with your life. You know, I don't know. I just feel like putting blame on a situation and staying stuck to that situation, all you're doing is losing time. And time is one of our most valuable assets in this world.
As I'm getting older, I see so many things that I would dwell on become such little minuscule things in your life. Some things in the moment, they seem like earth shattering. Like some, they seem so serious. Yeah. But then again, time goes, time heals, and you're like, that really wasn't as bad as it felt in the moment. And I learned a lot.
All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, make sure you check out SeatGeek, linked down below. And also make sure you rate us on Apple and Spotify and also subscribe down below. And we'll see you again for our next video. Bye, guys.
Bye, loves.